Hey, what's up guys? PaiRaNeXiuM here, bringing you my first gameplay commentary on this channel. And I just wanted to say, welcome to the channel. And I wanted to talk about my past with YouTube, and I wanted to talk about my future with YouTube, and I want to talk about the content that I'm going to be bringing to you, lovely people, human beings. Anyways, let's get right into it. We're playing Modern Warfare Remastered on the map Pipeline with the game type Hardpoint with the class setup AK-47 stopping power. And I just wanted to dive right into my past in YouTube and what that was all about. Now, 4 years ago, I was under a completely different name called Noxide. My channel was called Enter the Noxide. I used to make content such as gameplay commentaries and montages and a few video logs, you know, on a shitty cell phone that we had 4 years ago. So you probably know how that looks, right? So yeah, I used to do a bit of shit like that, but I just, you know, time went on and I decided to quit. I decided to quit for many reasons. For one, I wasn't getting the subscribers I wanted, and you know what? That was 100% my fault. I was not dedicated to the cause. I was, you know, my mind just wasn't there as a 17-year-old kid who wanted to do other shit, you know, fuck girls, smoke weed, and drink all the time. I was, you know, my fucking mindset was certainly not on Call of Duty. It was for a while there, like it was for like a solid like 2 years. It was there, you know. I wanted to grind the shit out, but then after a while I kind of drifted away from that. I started hanging out with friends in real life again and started partying, and you know, from there I started working and, you know, becoming a working member of society, and we all know how that goes. It's really easy to fall into that society trap of working the 9-to-5 job and, you know, having the structured lifestyle. And, you know, that's pretty much what happened to me. You know, I started working in construction as a scaffolder, actually. You know, I made some fucking decent money, like some real fucking decent money. But, you know, I wasn't happy doing that. I really wasn't, and it took this last job. I wasn't scaffolding at this last job I was working at just about a month ago. I was actually laboring at this job because shit here in Canada, the economy was really bad and I couldn't find any scaffolding jobs. Like, our oil and gas prices just fucking went right down, right? So jobs were scarce, so, you know, I took what I could. I took a laboring job for like $20 an hour, and you know, it was a good summer job, man. Like, it was a fucking baller summer job, man. Like, I remember, like, I used to sneak off, like, because we lived out of town, right? Well, didn't live, sort of. Blah. Brain fart. Well, we worked out of town, right? So, we were in isolated fields, like farmers' fields and shit, and out in the woods and shit. And I remember, like, to my foreman, I'd be like, yo, man, I gotta go take a shit. And he'd be like, okay, I'll see you later. He was, like, Mexican, right? He's, like, from Venezuela. So he's like, okay, I'll see you later. See you in a bit. So I used to go out, fucking pretend I'm taking a shit and spark up a joint and shit. I'd just come back fucking nuked and just enjoy my job, enjoy my life. But you know, then the winter came, and then the shit winds came down, and fucking it started getting really cold, and we're in farmers' fields in like fucking 4 feet of snow, and it's like minus 35, and you know, I was having thoughts about getting my education, because I looked around, and I seen like 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds just laboring, and like just laboring like slaves, and I kind of made me reflect on my life. I was like, fuck. You know, I'm 22 now. If I continue at this rate and don't get my education or do something, I'm gonna be that fucking 30, 40-year-old fucking digging in the ditches. And I couldn't have that for my life. So I asked my boss for a layoff. So he laid me off. And then I applied for employment insurance. And if you don't know what employment insurance is, it's basically like a separate tax here in Canada. They take taxes off for employment insurance, and after so many hours you qualify for insurance. And depending on the hours you worked, the amount of hours you worked, sorry, and your wage, you get paid a certain amount of benefits every 2 weeks. So I get the highest amount of benefits, which is $9.36 every 2 weeks, which is great because, you know, I could pay my rent, I can support myself like food wise and shit, and still splurge on myself to buy shit, such as this Elgato capture card. So I thought it was a good fucking opportunity to get back into YouTube because, you know, I got my schooling on the way, you know, I'm doing my schooling and I have all this extra time that I want to just, you know, do YouTube with. Instead of going out and being unproductive and drinking with my buddies all the time, I just, you know, want to do YouTube and focus on getting that going, right? Because I realized out at that job that, like, I'm not passionate about construction work. I'm not ever going to be working in another fast food joint. Fuck, I said that to myself 4 years ago and fucking never have again. You know, there's been some hurting times where I've almost caved, but you know, I have too much pride for that. So, anyways, I'm looking at this YouTube thing as an opportunity for me to do something I'm passionate about. And, you know, I look at these other YouTubers like Nadeshot and Optic Nation and, you know, all these other, like, YouTubers. Like, there's so many. I can't just fucking, you know, I just gave you 2 fucking examples, but there's so many that I've watched. And they just live this, like, awesome lifestyle, you know? They're always traveling, you know? They're always meeting fans. They're always, you know, doing something. And it's just, it looks like an awesome lifestyle. Like, they're literally getting paid to play video games. Like, that's fucking unreal. And, you know, that's something I could get on board with, you know? Like, even if I was making less money than I would at construction, like, as long as I'm happy, then that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, to me, it's not always about the money. It's about being happy. And I just want to be happy, man. And I just want to do something I'm passionate about, which is what's bringing me here to YouTube. And I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea, like, oh, I'm only here for the money. No, I'm here because I love it. I love playing fucking video games, man. Especially fucking Call of Duty 4 Remastered. Like, come on. I love this shit. And I'm here to fucking make content for you guys because I love doing it and I want nothing in return. You know, I'm unconditionally love doing this. And I love the support I get doing this by my family members, by my friends, and hopefully by my future subscribers. You know, we're starting from zero. We're starting from ground zero here, ladies and gentlemen. And I want you guys to come on this epic journey with me from starting out with 0 subs to hopefully one day maybe getting 1 million. You know? Let's make it happen. Let's see if a person can do that. Let's see if we could start at 0 subs and get to 1 million. But we're going to take our baby steps first. Let's see if I could get to 10 subs first. You know, I'll give myself a pat on the back if I could get to 10 subs first, and, you know, I'll show some love to those people watching my videos and shit like that, you know. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, you know. Anyways, I just want to quickly talk about what content you guys are going to be seeing on this existing channel. You are going to be seeing Modern Warfare Remastered gameplays and commentaries. You are going to be seeing Modern Warfare Remastered montages. You're going to be seeing video logs. You're going to be seeing other games played. I'm not going to play primarily just Call of Duty. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll be playing primarily COD 4. But I will play other games too. I'm not just going to, you know, constrict myself to one game, right? Otherwise, the game's going to get boring for me, and the content's going to get boring for me. I have to do other things. Play other Call of Duties, maybe. Maybe play some Halo. Maybe play some other shit, right? It's just, that's what you're going to see from me in the future here. And you know, please bear with me, because these first couple videos are not going to be the best. You know, like, I went out of my way, got the Elgato capture card, and got my laptop, and got my monitor, and got my Xbox One here. I got the hardware I need. I got my Blue Yeti that I'm talking on. You know, I got all the shit I need. But, you know, the content for a while is going to be spotty, because I'm new to this, man. It's been 4 years, right? So, like, my commentating is going to suck dick at first. But you know what? With time, you'll get better at anything, right? And the content will always get better. And I just want you guys to see me come from ground zero to the heavenly gates. Anyways, that's just going to wrap it up. It's been PaiRaNeXiuM. Peace out.